Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Raviol Puzzle Design. This is Juana, as always, and as you can see, I have a different background. I moved out from the place where I was living before to a place that I'm renting now, so I have more time to recording these videos, which makes me very, very happy. And we're gonna continue with Thinky Dailies. They have already finished season 2, and we are still a bit behind because we have only done 21 of all the 60 puzzles that they release. So we still have plenty of puzzles for us. But before we go into that, I want to show you that I've been writing my daily puzzle design diary here in the Board Game Geek, so you can go and subscribe. I talk about all the puzzles that I do, or about other things that I found interesting related to puzzles. It's very cool because we are slowly building a community of people who love puzzles, and we talk about it and we discuss, and it's really really cool. And I would also love to do more puzzles done by other people, so I can better understand how to design elegant puzzles. So if you want me to solve any of your puzzles, just send it to me and I will solve it in the daily design diary in the sorry in the puzzle design diary here. But let's go to the dailies here, the Thinky Dailies, and let's start with number 22. I think we're gonna do from 22 to 28. Aquarium by Martin Ender. So we know how to solve an aquarium. We have to fill this grid with water, and it follows the laws of physics. So let's see. This 2 over here is telling us that there has to be two. And because if a level is filled, for example, if this is filled here, both of them have to be filled, not just one. Same here. So it cannot be this 3 and it cannot be this one over here. It has to be this one here. And we just do, no, and we just don't fill these ones. Okay, then we have a 3 here, and we have the same situation, so none of this gets filled. And we have a 4. If we have a 4, that means that this has to be filled, and one of these two, but we just don't know which one. What about this 3? We cannot say anything. What about this 3? This 3 is telling us that this one cannot be. Okay, that's great. And it has to be one of these two. But then now we can fill up these 4 like this, and we have filled the 3. That's great. And we have another 3 down here, and we know that it cannot be this. So then this one has to be filled. Oh, yeah. This one has to be filled. And there we go. That was quite easy, despite being a 3-level complexity. The rival eyes The rival eyes their own puzzle, now able to spot the error, then hurries off, grabbing something about vital work. Oh shit, this is gonna be a level 4 puzzle. Also, we keep on seeing this guy over here, this little symbol. Our friend manages to retrace their steps as far as the mosaic department. But where was the mentor's cavernous room? I don't remember. This is Guide Arrow by Murat Can Tonta. Oh, we haven't done this one. So, today's puzzle is a guide arrow, a genre invented by Naoki Inaba in 2004, which has seen a resurgence in popularity over the last couple of years. I've never seen this puzzle before. Shade some empty cells. Okay, so we can shade some empty cells such that no two shaded cells touch by an edge. The shading empty cells such that no two shaded cells touch by an edge. The unshaded cells form a single connected group which must not obtain any loops. Content. Arrows point the way to the star when traveling only through unshaded cells. Okay, this is a bit complicated. So shaded cells cannot be next to each other. Yeah, that's clear. All the unshaded cells in a grid must form one group connected horizontally or vertically. That means that we cannot just create something like this because this unshaded cell is not connected uh, outside. The unshaded cells cannot form a loop including a 2 by 2 square. Okay? And because there are no loops, there is only one path through unshaded cells from each arrow to the star. The arrow points in the direction of it, in the direction of this path that leads towards the star, which may pass through other arrows. Okay. You can mark that a cell must remain unshaded. Okay, guys, I'm a little bit scared here. I don't know what to do. So, I mean, we know that this one is unshaded. Okay, great. And now what? Well, I guess if we know, um, I was gonna say, if we know that the arrow, no, I was gonna say that if we know that this is direction, then this one, these ones are blocked, but that's not true. Like it is possible that we come from the sides. What happens in the corners? We don't know. Like the corners can be like, I don't know, the corners cannot be like this, right? Because shaded cells cannot touch each other. But also we do know that this is not possible. Uh, hmm. But this is, yeah. I don't know. Okay, we know that this one has to be open. We know that this one has to be open, and we know that this one has to be open. Oh, guys, this is tough. This is actually very difficult. Hmm. Let me read the rules again. Huh. And this is the star. So all arrows point the way to the star when traveling only through unshaded cells. So I guess that all of these paths they lead to here. Now, if this turn left, then this has to be shaded because we cannot have loops, right? Does this mean no? Having four arrows doesn't mean that they will converge here. Okay, wait. Let's look at this arrow here. If this turns left, so it goes here, that's not possible because then it will turn up here like this and then it will make a loop. Same way if it goes down, this is making a loop and we are not allowed to make loops. Yeah, because this is making a loop. That means that this is shaded and wait, no, but if that's shaded, this is not shaded and this is not shaded. Okay. No, but we are doing something wrong here, like because if like okay, I guess that it would have to be something like this. I mean, yeah, this is possible. Okay. No, because I was looking at this row over here. Like, yeah, even though the arrow says that this goes here, that's okay. Just point us on the direction to the arrow, to the star. Okay. This has to be open, but now we have another issue here, right? Because now this cannot be closed. This is gonna be shaded and it cannot be open. Guys, we're doing this is very difficult. Very, 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 very difficult. Hmm. The arrows point in the direction. We we know that this one is open, this one is open, this one is open, and this one is open. Um, I think it is okay if this one is unshaded. Hmm. The thing that we know is that we cannot make a loop like that, and we cannot also make a loop like this. But we can go here. That's fine. That's fine. Mm, I think what we are learning is that we are not supposed to come up here, because if we come up here, we cannot go to the left. And if we go to the right, then we enter this issue, and then we will make loops. So that means, oh, guys, this is tough. That means to go to the left, I guess. Mm, okay, maybe. I'm getting very confused. Also, the after the last puzzle, I investigated who this guy was, Murat Can Tonta, and I found his YouTube channel. If I remember, I will link it down below. He knows a lot. He's a great puzzle designer. Oh, fuck. This is tough. Now, this one here, it will clearly go to the star, right? It will clearly go to the star. Hmm. And how do we send this guy to the star? Because he cannot go down. So we know that he cannot go down. And he can go to the side, or he can go up. For example, this is possible. This is possible, or this is possible. No, this is not possible because he will make a loop. So that means that it has to be like this. This has to be open as well. And this one is not allowed because it will make a loop. Okay. I guess this one has to be open. This one has to be open. This one has to be closed. Okay. I think we are getting somewhere. I don't know if this is right, but we are going somewhere. Okay, so then this has to extend this way. This has to be a block, and then we go down here. I go down here, and I guess this has to be closed, otherwise we will make a loop. Okay. Uh, and I guess mm, I might be wrong here, but I think um, is this correct? I feel that we might make loops if we do this. I feel that we might be making loops. Let me check the loops rule again. The unshaded cells from a single connected group which must not contain any loops. I think this might contain loops. Okay, let's pause this for now. We know this is an open. Yeah, we are following this, and we're following this line. Okay, okay. I mean, this one cannot move to the right, right? Or actually, this is possible. They come here and then they escape in the same way. Mm, no, but then here we'll be making a loop, right? We're making a loop. Yeah, because if I go up, well, are we making a loop? No, we're not making a loop right like that, right? Mm, I am not sure about this. Um, this has to be all connected. Okay, Uy, there we go. Ah, this one was a really tough one, guys. 10 minutes. Oh, this episode is gonna take a long time. I hope that I was able to explain a little bit what I wanted to do. I don't think it was luck. I think I actually solved it, but I didn't enjoy the logic too much. But maybe I'm saying that because it took me a while. Wow, that was a tough challenge. I'm happy that I solved it. Um, but that one was tough. That one was tough. Be careful with Murat Can Tonta because he can do some difficult stuff. Okay, let's continue. Our friends enter the elaborately titled space, and the mentor rushes over. Where have you been? Okay. Says, oh, who are these guys? Our hero holds up their toolkit, but the mentor bats it aside and runs to an ancient section of wall. Do these figures seem connected to you? We are gonna solve a mythic mosaic. It's a connect link by Serkan Yurekli. Okay. So here we have to connect the numbers. And it says this is a connect link puzzle, a number link variant that adds a rule of visiting every single cell. Yes, correct. So yeah, we have to go through every single cell. That means that this corner is going to be occupied like this corner as well, this corner as well, and the same with this corner. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Mm, I want to solve this logically. I feel like I can start trying things, but I want to solve it logically. Uh, but let's give it a try like this. If I do the one like that, and then I connect the two like this, and then I do the three outside the four like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that was a bit of just go for it, try some stuff. Tile inscription reads our 8 founding solvers. 8. The logmaker definitely said 7. I don't remember. In search of information, the mentor sends our hero to the solver's archives. It seems her memory of the classification system is incomplete. Hello again, Murat Can Tonta, but this time with an even odd Sudoku. Mm, this is an 8 by 8 Sudoku. It's level 3 difficulty. And it says fill every cell in the grid with numbers from 1 to 8, making sure each number appears only once in each column, row, and box. Circles must be filled with odd numbers and squares with even numbers. Okay. Okay. So the only thing that I don't like here is that I cannot do like pencil marks. So I need to remember stuff. So we know that this is like 1, 3, and 7 are here, but 3 cannot be here. Mm, so 3 must be here. I know, but 3 cannot be here. So this must be 3. So we say that this is a 7 and a 1, but we just don't know where are they. Okay. Mm, Let's see, can we put the 3? Yeah, the 3 can go here. Excellent. Just by Sudoku. Just by Sudoku. Can we put the 3? So the 3 cannot go in this row and it cannot go in this column. The 3 must go here. Let's go up. The 3 cannot be in this row and it cannot be in this column nor in this column. So it has to be one of these two. And lastly, Sudoku cannot be in any of these rows and not here and not here. Oh, well, we don't know where the 3 is going to be there. Can we do something with 5? Yes, we can. Look, here 5 cannot be in this column, cannot be in the fourth column either. So it has to be in between these 3 cells, but these ones must be even. So this is going to be a 5 here. We can do the same here. Now, can we put the 5 here? No, we can't. We cannot put the 5 here neither. We cannot put a 5 here. No. Okay. But we can put a 7 here. And by Sudoku, there is also a 7 here. That means that this is a 1. This is also a 1. Then we know that this is 7 and this is a 1. I'm rushing through this, but I think I am right. And this is a 1. Excellent. Uh, Can we go here to the left? Uh, oh, wait. We know that in this cell here, one cannot be there. So one. Oy, so wait. We know that one is here, but I was looking down here. One must be here. Also, one must be in one of these two here. But we don't know where. Okay. Okay. These are some tough puzzles today. So, well, we know that 2 has to be here by Sudoku, and we know that this is going to be 4 then. And then we have to put a 6 and an 8 here, but a 6 cannot go there, so this is an 8. And then here we have the 6. Um, mm, 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 mm. Let's continue. What else do we need here? Let's look at the 2's. The 2's can go anywhere. Oh, okay. So in this cell, 4 cannot be there and cannot be here, so it must be here. Therefore, we can put 4 in this cell as well. And then we have to put the 2's and the 8's. Right, and a 6. Okay, 6 is going to be here. And then this is a 2. That means that this is a 6. And then 2 and 8 can go anywhere in here. And 2 and 8 can go anywhere in here. Okay, so we cannot do anything here for now. What about here? We are missing 1, 2, 3, 4. We're missing 5 and 8. 5 and 8 here. No, we cannot do anything. But if we are missing 5 and 8, it means that we are also missing 1 and 4. So these are 1 and 4. We don't do anything with that information. Uh, let's look here. This is an even one, but we have the 3, we have the 7. So it has to be a 5 or a 1. What about here? We have the 1 and the 3 in the column, and we have the 7 on the row, so this must be a 5, meaning that this must be a 1. Great. Okay, that's good. Then we know that 1 must be here, and then lastly, this is the last one. Great. Can we do something with this 5 here? I think not yet. No, not yet. We knew that we were here, we were missing a 1 and a 4. So this is going to be a 4. So in this box, 4 cannot be in this column and cannot be in this column, but also cannot be here because this is even. Sorry, is odd or uneven. So the 4 goes there. Then this is our last 4. Good. So here we have a 3 and a 7, but this cannot be a 7, so it must be a 3. This is a 7. This must be a 3 or a 5, but we have a 5 already on the row, so this is a 3. And this will be a 5. Excellent. What are we missing in this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are missing a 6 and an 8. This is a 6 and this is an 8. And what are we missing here? We're missing an 8. There we go. Now we can complete this box here. This is an 8. And here we were missing the 2. And we can go all the way down to the bottom. Finish this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are missing a 5 and an 8, right? So this is a 5. This is an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're missing the 5. There we go. And here we are missing the 2 and the 8. So this is a 2, this is an 8. And the last ones in this row we are missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And in the column we are missing the 2 here. And lastly 6. There we go. Well, it was not difficult, but it took us some time. Our friend scoops up the books, pauses, writes a note to explain the loan to any irate archivist, and leaves. So basically, we are stealing some information. Well, this is gonna be a long video, guys. Either you're gonna be very happy or you're gonna be like, why is he recording so much? But these puzzles are difficult. They're difficult. They take time. So we deserve to drink mate. Our friend spies the janitor picking puzzle papers off the floor ahead. They stop to help, but are soon distracted by an enticing problem. Murat Can Tonta again. Okay, this is a Shikaku, a classic Nikoli genre that was first published in 1989. Divide the grid into rectangles, including squares. Each contain exactly one circle. If the circle contains a number, it matches the rectangle's area. Okay, so we can start separating these ones. I think we've done this puzzle before, but um, it had like numbers in every single circle. So these two can only be like this. These four can have multiple ways. Let's look at this 12. There are some boundaries here, right? So this 12 cannot go down because then the maximum area will be 8. So it has to go across. Across is going to be a 2 by it's going to be a 2 by 6, meaning uh, hmm, wait, because there are like different ways that we can make a 12 by a 2 by 6. uh, but definitely we have these guys, and then we can go either 2 on that side or 2 on that side. This defines the 4 because we have to make a square. Um, Here, this will define a 2 by 6. This is the only way. Same for the 12. We know we have to define the 12 like this. This guy is gonna go down like this. The fact that they are rectangles like limits us a lot. There we go. I think that here we are gonna have to make it like this. That's it. There we go. Not very difficult. Not very difficult this time. I like this puzzle. It becomes a little bit I want to say obvious, but a little bit deterministic. Like you start making those walls, and then there is no much logic in these ones. Maybe because they are too simple. But then, I mean, it's not that there is no logic. It's just that you define one part of the puzzle, and automatically you know the next one. Is very different in a Sudoku, where like you define one part, but then you don't know where to continue. But I really enjoy it. Solvers throw their papers in the air to celebrate a solution, says the janitor. I collect them for my tea breaks. Okay, so we're gonna finish up to puzzle 28 today. This is a uh, Hamiltonian Plumbers by Serkan Yurekli. A break sounds like a great idea to our thinky pal, so they huddle up to chat with the janitor as they work on a puzzle together. Okay, we know that these guys start like this, and we connect them like this, and then we go for the corners. So they go like this, and now that we have every corner, we just continue. This one will have to continue like this one we have to continue like this. There we go. So we know that this is a square. Okay, guy has to go down, um, and these guys will connect here. Mm, there are many ways to solve this. So let's see. Mm, 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 mm. So this one we have to expand here and go down. Opa, I didn't want to do that. This one has to expand here and go down. Then it will have to go here, and then we'll have to finish it like this. So we know that this guy follows all the way here, and then that ends up here. It looks like it's gonna be the square one. We could, I think, we could just try it out and say, okay, this is the square, and then for the circle, we're gonna do. Oh no, 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 no. This is wrong. This is wrong. So this was this thing was fine. So then we know that this is wrong. They don't connect like this. That means that this square. No, but this guy has to go here, right? Or am I crazy? No, no. This one has to go here and has to go here. That means that this square connects like this. Therefore, oh, wait. This puzzle cannot be that difficult. Give me a second. Okay, this square has to, okay. This square has to go out like this, and then like this, and then it must connect here. And this guy must connect like this. And then we do like this. There we go. There we go. There we go. We had done something weird there, but we solved it. The first chatter turns to the subject of the founding solvers. The janitor looks thoughtful. What are these founding solvers? Okay, this is a level 2 puzzle by David Staffel, The Way to the Old Wing. I don't know if it's what you are after, says the janitor, but all the unsorted documents go into odds and ends rooms in the old wing. Oh, okay, let's go. Okay, so we have to answer with this keyboard. Um, okay. I guess that we have to see the puzzle. I guess that we have to see the puzzle, build it, and then solve the maze. So this guy here goes in this corner. This guy here goes in this corner. Then here we are here, and then Tiki. So I guess you're here. Yeah, and you start with up, and we have to end there. Hmm. Let me see if I can construct this in paper, because looking at it like this, I get a bit confused. Let me pause. Okay, we are back. I don't know why the light is so weird. Let me try to see if I can. Well, I think you will have to see me like this. Oh no, the lighting is so weird. That's okay. So what I did during this time is that I just recreated this in a small drawing. So let me try to show you the drawing. Let's see if you can actually see the drawing. And then it's just basically a maze, and we're going up and then across, and then we go down, across here, down, and then we end up in that room that says odd and bit. And this is the code. Uh, Now there is something weird going on, because as you can see, there is this dot over here that I don't know um, why it's in there, but also says the way to the old wing. And if I follow here, I'm just following the odds and ends, like I'm going to the odds and ends. So let's try to go there first, and we will see later how to get to the old wing. Okay. Then I'm wrong. Then I am wrong, because I said, hmm, because I did like up to the right, then down, then to the left, then down, and then right. So let's do it again. Up, left, down, so right, left, down, left. This is wrong. Yeah, because this is the odds and ends. Hmm. Then let me see the intro. What does the intro say? I don't know if it's what you're after, says the janitor, but all the unsorted documents go into the odds and ends rooms in the old wing. Hmm. Do you mean the old wing? I am going there. Is it possible that some of these things are? Hmm. What happens if I switch? Huh. I could like now I have the map like this. I could shift it so this dot matches where I am right now. Wait, in that case, if that would be the case, then I will have to move to the left, then down, sorry, to the right, then to the left, then up, then to the left, then down. Let's try that one. There we go. Okay, now we got there. Our hero eyes the books from the archive. The old wing will be the next port of call in if these don't help. Next puzzle. Okay, guys, this has been the longest video so far. Today we encountered some very tough puzzles, but very enjoyable nonetheless. And we're going to stop here, and I will see you in the next episode that will come at some point around this week. I hope you're enjoying season 2 of the Thinky Dailies and these videos. Again, if you want to see more puzzles, you can go to raviol.itch.io where I upload my own puzzles. You can follow the blog design puzzle design diary where I write every single day, or I try to write every single day. And you can also subscribe and this to this channel and like this video if you want to see more content like that. Thank you very much for joining me today, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.